What's good, y'all? Welcome to my channel. This is my market review for today's price action, September 24th, 2024, on gold and oil. I'm gonna do a breakdown of the executions that I took today, my winners, my losers, my thought process during the whole thing, and my point of view and how I saw price during the day. So let's get into it. So we got Monday's trading, and at the start of the day on Tuesday or today, we had this opening, a gap. So new day opening gap. And if you're watching ICT's 2024 mentorship, he mentions this new day opening gap. I really think you should check it out. Real precise, real accurate. So we're gonna go into the chart, into the intraday price action, and we'll see what's going on intraday. So I want to point out a few things. So I do have this fib. You'll notice this fib, new week opening. And with this fib, sometimes you can use the fib for an entry, but you can also use the fib as a target. So if you look at my trade from yesterday, you could look at my community post. I took a retracement trade. The market displaced lower, so I was looking for the market to trade back to equilibrium. Those are low-hanging fruit objectives. So there was another opportunity similar to that around the same time, 5:36 in the morning. So you could cash these trades every day, almost. Not every day. I won't say every day, but they're happening. You just have to be aware and pay attention to it and pay attention to the time. So now you can see how price is trading at this new day opening gap. So I didn't take this trade here. I didn't take that trade. And I know we also had a high impact news day today at 10 a.m. So I knew this. I knew today would be a volatile day. So going in, I saw this displacement. Let's go down to the 5 minute. I saw this displacement here off of the new day opening gap. And I said, okay, I think now we'll start pushing higher, take out this high, and also potentially take out this high. But I was really just targeting this high, low hanging fruit objectives. That's my that's my target going into each and every day. So now I seen that displacement. I try to buy, boom. As you can see in the screenshot in the community post, I was stopped out, and that's okay. Wait for the next opportunity. So now going in, I'm paying attention to the time. The time is very important. So going in, approaching the 850 to 910 macro. ICT talks about this. This is a very powerful macro. You catch a lot of really good plays, and then it's only in 20 minutes. I know some of you guys like to go fast. I like to go fast, and that's perfect for me. So you could take advantage of these macros. So now going in, this candle open at 8:45. So watching this candle tick down, and I'm watching how I'm looking to see if it closes above or below this new day opening gap. And as you can see, it closes above the high and above the midpoint. And I believe it closes, let's see, this new day opening gap price is at 2653.3. Let's see what this closes at. 2356.3. Down there, it's perfect. Now down there, it's perfect. So we close right on that level. That was enough for me to get back into the buys. And I took low, like I said, low hanging fruit. This buy side right here. You can see these equal highs. It's clear as day to me. Boom, taken out. And you can see price went up and we created all-time highs once again on gold. So you can see how powerful this macro is. One thing I do want to note, holding for the full 20 minutes. I did end up closing out at this point. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing or anything like that, but just in my growth, I do want to be able to hold for these trades longer. But I just knew I wasn't paying attention to the market because I'm on the road. I'm on the trip right now, so I'm moving around a lot, not really settling down. So I just wanted to make sure I secure my trade. So you can see took took out this equals highs, and you can see how price reacted for the rest of the day. But there are so many more other opportunities you could have capitalized on as I'm looking at this market right now. So we have this 5 minute fair value gap here. Let's say you do miss this, you don't have to catch a move at the very bottom. You do not have to catch a move at the very bottom because there's so many opportunities. As long as you're aware that there's all these opportunities and you're not impatient, you're not rushing yourself, there's so many opportunities. Just look at it and look how price is reacting to these levels. So I really like this trade. It was simple for me, easy. I didn't have to think too much about it, and it was within my trading plan. Everything made sense to me. The levels made sense. Everything made sense. So that was my gold trade. So one loser, one win. So now let's talk about oil. I did take a trade on oil. I wasn't able to get a screenshot of the execution, unfortunately, but that's okay. I can explain it. This did end up being a loser. So with oil, I saw price took off. This plays higher, 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 higher. So like I said, I mentioned, we're looking to trade back into equilibrium after we see such a large displacement. So if we measure this from the low to the high, not this high because I was already in the trade. So from my point of view, it was this high. So now we can see you could target, like I said, 50% back to equilibrium, low hanging fruit. I also have this new day opening gap level. So now, no, this is the fair value gap from September 4th. So the low of the fair value gap, that could also be a target. So now, what I was looking at here, and I'll also explain my mistake as well. I was looking to trade this fair value gap, this 15-minute fair value gap lower into the low of this daily fair value gap, or the 50% equilibrium. So what happened? I became emotional and I exited my trade based on emotions, something that you should not do. And you should always stick to your trading plan no matter what. Sometimes it might go against you. So what? As you can see, I lost on gold, jumped, got right back in, made everything back. Easy, easy money. So same thing. The losers don't matter. So what? Who cares about the losers? That's what you always gotta remember. But this trade going into drawdown, I'm getting nervous, and listening to my emotions and not following through with the plan. So now I ended up exiting at this candle. But as you can see, the bodies are closing within the fair value gap. So we're still respecting the fair value gap. My stop loss was above this high. So as you can see, yes, price did come up, take out my stop. We took out this high one more time, but pay attention to the bodies. The wicks do the damage, the bodies tell the story. Wicks do the damage, the bodies tell the story. So now, best case scenario, I would have broke even because we end up taking out this low here, this sell side low. So if anything, I would have just been broken even before this manipulation move, and then we traded back lower down to equilibrium. These are low hanging fruit objectives, easy money. If you're not trying to be greedy, this is easy money every day. And as you can see, after this manipulation, we traded right back below this 15-minute fair value gap. So we're seeing that price is respecting this fair value gap, and you just need to have trust and confidence in the trade. That's why you study, backtest, and pay attention. Sometimes you just gotta read the tape and see how price reacts before you're able to fully trust it. But I was trying to get this sell, and it was just a day I let my emotions get the better of me. I will do better, and I am better. So with that, everything is a learning experience. I wish you could learn from me too, and not make the same mistakes that I made. But we're always here to improve. we're here to improve. So that's it for today, and I'll be back again for the next time.